Dear students, today is the sixth session of the fourth chapter, retirement and death of a partner. So in this session, I took one problem from the book, that is on page number 179, question number 31. Okay, we'll go for this problem. Srikanth, Grish and Manju are partners sharing profits and losses equally. Three partners were there. They are sharing profits and losses equally. Their balance sheet on 31/3/18 was as under, and the balance sheet is given. On the asset side, you have cash, bills receivable, stock, investment, debtors, furniture, machinery, building, and profit and loss account. See, profit and loss account is there. All the assets goes to new balance sheet. This profit and loss account is a loss. If it is given on the asset side, it is a loss. It goes to partner's capital account, debit side. Okay, third entry. Now, liability side you have creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft. These three are external liabilities. Creditor, bills payable, bank overdraft are external liabilities. Okay, external. So that three liabilities goes to balance sheet. Reserve fund and capitals. Reserve fund and capital of Srikanth, Grish and Manju goes to partners' capital accounts. Okay. Now the adjustments. Manju retired. Third partner retired from the business on 1/4/2018, and the following adjustments are made. First adjustment, goodwill of the firm. In the book, it is given goodwill of the firm is to be created. In the book, it is given goodwill of the firm is to be created. But I have changed this adjustment to apply accounting standard 26. Because we have to do the problem according to we have to treat the goodwill according to accounting standard 26. For treating goodwill according to accounting standard 26, I have changed the goodwill adjustment. Instead of created given in the book, I have written valued. Goodwill of the firm valued rupees 18,000. So we can apply accounting standard 26 here. This goodwill adjustment we have to record in partner's capital account. Next adjustment, maintain provision for doubtful debts, 5% on debtors. There is a money due from debtors, 20,000. 20,000 rupees is due from debtors. Out of 20,000, 5% is doubtful debts. You may get or you may not get. Okay, you have to get money from debtors, 20,000 into 5%, 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees, the recovery is doubtful. So it is a loss. In revaluation account, losses you have to write on the debit side, income you have to write on the credit side. How you will get loss? Decrease in asset, increase in liability, loss, debit side. How you will get income? Increase in the value of asset, decrease in the value of liability, you will get income. Okay. When doubtful debts means debtor value decrease, it is a loss, right on the debit side. 2. $20,000 is the debtor into 5%. 1,000 loss. Debtor is 20,000 into 5%, 1,000 loss. Go to the third adjustment. Increase stock by 4,000. Increase. Stock is an asset. Asset value increase. Asset value increase. It is an income. By 4,000. By 4,000 means you should not do any calculation. 4,000 rupees is increase. Directly you have to take this 4,000 on the income side. That is income by stock. 4,000. No need of any calculation. When buy is given, you have to take the same amount. Whatever the amount given, increase or decrease, you have to take the same amount. In stock increase by 4,000 means 4,000 is the income, take directly. Next adjustment. Depreciate. Depreciate means decrease in the value of asset. Decrease in the value of asset is a loss. Depreciate machinery and furniture by 10%. Machinery value decrease, furniture value decrease, both the value decreases, it is a loss, right on the debit side. 2. machinery to furniture. Machinery value is 32,000, 10%, 3,200. Furniture value is 25,000 into 10%, 2,500. Okay, so we have taken all the adjustment. You have to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, balance sheet. Revaluation account is completed. On the credit side, income is 4,000. On the debit side, the loss is 6,700. Loss is more. Income is less, loss is more. Loss is 6,700, income is 4,000. So write the loss 6,700. Credit side also 6,700 by loss. Transfer to partners. 6,700 minus 4,000, 2,700. 2,700. This is divided equally to Srikanth, Girish, Manju. 2,700 equal ratio, 1:1:1. Profits and losses, they will share equally. 1:1:1 is the ratio. So 2,700 into 1/3. For all the partners, same division. 2,700 divided by 3. 1 9s are 2 9s are 18, 3 9s. 900 rupees each. Each partner having a loss of 900 rupees. Okay. So revaluation account is completed. After that, we have partners capital account. In partners capital account, you have to make 5 entries. First entry, you have to take capital from balance sheet. See capital of the partners in the balance sheet. So that first entry you have to record on the credit side. By balance brought down. By balance brought down. Entry number 1, 60,000 by balance brought down, 60,000. This is partners are Srikanth, Girish, Manju. Srikanth, Girish, Manju. 50,000 and 30,000. This is the first entry, capitals of partners. Second entry, reserve fund. It is reserve fund always on the liability side. So you have to transfer on the credit side. Second entry is also on the credit side. Reserve fund 15,000 rupees is there. You have to divide equally among partners. 15,000 into 1/3. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. You have to divide equally by reserve fund. Entry number 2, divide equally. So 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. This is the second entry. Third entry, profit and loss account. If profit and loss account, if it is given on the liability side, write on the credit side. If it is given on the asset side, write on the debit side. It is a loss. See, profit and loss account is given on the asset side. It is a loss, write on the debit side, and divide 6,000 rupees equally, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. To profit and loss account. Entry number 3. Divide equally, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Entry number 3 is over. Entry number 4, revaluation account. If you get profit, write on the credit side. If you get loss, write on the debit side. In this problem, there is a loss of rupees 900 each. So write on the debit side. To revaluation account. Revaluation. This is entry number 4. Loss is 900. 900. Entry number 4 is over. Entry number 5, goodwill. Okay. Treatment of a goodwill. So you have to treat the goodwill according to accounting standard 26. I will write the treatment of goodwill here. What is the total goodwill? Total goodwill is 18,000. Out of 18,000, you have to take retiring partner share. Retiring partner is Manju. Manju goodwill equals 18,000 into 1 by 3. His share is 1 by 3, 6,000. So, Manju is a retiring partner. He has to get 6,000 rupees. He has to get 6,000 rupees from the remaining partners. That is Srikant and Girish in gain ratio. Okay. So, this 6,000 is contributed by Srikant and Girish in the ratio of, in gain ratio. See, their old ratio is 1:1:1. If you cancel Manju ratio, so what is the remaining gain ratio? 1:1. Okay. So in 1:1, you have to divide this 6,000 rupees. Srikant. 6,000 into 1. Total 1:1 is 1 by 2. 3,000. So Srikant will contribute 3,000. Girish will contribute same 6,000 into 1 by 2. 3,000. So retiring partner totally he will get 6,000 rupees goodwill. Out of 6,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees is contributed by Srikant and 3,000 rupees is contributed by Girish. That you have to record on the credit side. Okay, as by remaining partners account by Srikant capital account. He will contribute 3,000 to Girish by Girish 3,000 to Manju. Girish contribution is 3,000. Girish will contribute, retiring partner is Manju. So Srikant will contribute 3,000 to Manju. Girish will contribute 3,000 to Manju. Goodwill treatment is over. Now you have to close the account. You have to transfer the balance of retiring partner to his loan account and the remaining partner's balance is transferred to balance sheet, new balance sheet. Okay, I will make a total here. 30, 35, 41,000. Here 55,000. Here 65,000. 65, 55, 41. To Manju loan account. Manju loan account. Okay, transfer the Manju balance to Manju loan account. From 41,000, deduct 2,900. 41 minus 2, 39, minus 900, 38,100. Two balance carried down. 65,000 minus 2,900, so 62,100. 55,000 minus 2,900, 52,100. Okay, with this balance, the remaining partner will continue the business. Now we have to prepare the balance sheet of the remaining partners. Balance sheet of remaining partners. Okay, so new balance sheet of Srikant and Girish as on 1/4/2018. This is liability side, asset side. First, we'll take the old balance sheet. We'll transfer the external liabilities to the new balance sheet. Creditors as it is, no change, 30,000. Bills payable, no change, 20,000. Bank overdraft, 25,000. Reserve fund is divided among partners. Don't take it. Capitals of only remaining partner. You have to take capitals of Srikant, 62,100. Capital of Girish. 50 to 100. Okay. Now, Manju is retired from the business and Manju is not paid the final balance. Manju balance is transferred to loan account. That means the amount due to Manju is still not paid. So, it is a liability. Liability side, Manju loan account. 38 100. Liability side is over. No asset side. You have to take these assets. If there is any decrease in asset minus if there is any increase in asset, you have to add cash. First cash. As it is, no change. 24,000. Bills receivable. After cash, bills receivable 28,000. No change. As it is. Then stock. Stock is 36,000. Stock 36,000. There is a income 4,000 rupees. 4,000 rupees income. So here incomes you have to add here. Losses you have to deduct. So income 4,000. Add appreciation. 4,000. 40,000. After stock, investment. Investment 9,000 as it is, no change. There is no income, no loss. 9,000. Then after that, debtors. Debtors is 20,000. 20,000. There is 1,000 rupees loss. 1,000 rupees is doubtful debts that you have to deduct. Doubtful 1,000. 19,000. After debtors, furniture. Furniture 25,000. There is a depreciation 2,500. Last 2,500 that you have to deduct. Less depreciation 2,500. 22,500. Then after that, machinery 32,000. There is a loss of 3,200. Deduct. Less depreciation 3,200. 32 minus 3. 29 minus 200. 28,800. Then after that, building 50,000. No change, no increase, no decrease. Take it as it is. Buildings 50,000. Okay, so I have made the problem. Problem is completed. I have taken the building. Last profit and loss account 6,000. Don't take in the balance sheet. It is already transferred to partners capital account. Now we have to make it total. Total of the liability side. 30,000 plus 20,000 plus 25,000 plus 60. Once again, 30,000 plus 20,000 plus 25,000 plus 60 to 100 plus 50 to 100 plus 38 100. That equals 2,27,300. Total is 2,27,300. Liability side 2,27,300. We'll check the total of the asset side. 24,000 plus 28,000 plus 40,000 plus 9,000 plus 19,000 plus 22,500 plus 28,800 plus 50,000. 2,21,300. There is one more. Some mistake is there, I think. Bills receivable. Stock 4,000, 2,000, 2,500 deducted. Minus 65 minus 2,900. 62,100. Reserve fund 15. Total 2,27,300. Okay. So this is the last problem in the retirement of a partner. We'll continue in the next class the death of a partner. 3 more periods were left in this chapter. So we'll continue for the death of a partner in remaining 3 periods. Okay. Thank you. There is some mistake in partner's capital account. I will rectify that mistake. See here, first entry is capital, second entry reserve fund, third entry profit and loss account, fourth entry revaluation loss, fifth entry goodwill. Goodwill, treatment of goodwill according to accounting standard 26. I have taken the goodwill on the credit side by Srikanth capital account 3,000, by Girish capital account 3,000, and that goodwill 3,000 goes to Manju. Totally 6,000 rupees goes to Manju, and that 3,000 you have to deduct from Srikanth and Girish account. So you have to make an entry on the debit side to Manju capital account, retiring partner capital account, Manju capital account. 3,000 goes from Manju account. 3,000 goes from Girish account. This entry had to. Credit side by remaining partner capital account 3,000 retiring partner capital account column. Debit side to retiring partner capital account 3,000 you have to debit from remaining partners capital account. Okay. Now you have to make it total on the credit side. Credit side total is 65, 55, 41. So from 41,000 deduct 2,900. Remaining balance transfer to Manju loan account. Manju loan account 38,100. Total 41. Here total 65. Total 55. Now the remaining partners capital account is closed. Total 65. Srikanth 65. 65 minus 5,000. 5,900. 65 minus 5, 60 minus 900, 59,100. 59,100. 55,000 Girish account to minus 5,900. 55 minus 5, 550 minus 49,100. So you have to take on the balance sheet. Now here you have to write Srikanth capital account and Girish capital account. Srikanth capital account 59,100. Srikanth capital account 59,100. Girish capital account 49,100. Okay. Now we'll make it total of this. We'll see the total. 30,000 plus 20,000 plus 25,000 plus 59,100 plus 49,100 plus 38,100. 2,21,300. 2,21,300. See the credit side. 24,000 plus 28,000 plus 40,000 plus 9,000 plus 19,000 plus 22,500 plus 28,800 plus 50,000. 2,21,300 on the asset side. Okay. Thank you. You continue.